Hi guys, I'm Noir. I'm the guitarist, songwriter in Demonica. I also produce the band, as in like I also engineer, record, mix, master, and do all the other stuff. I play guitar, drums, bass, keyboard, orchestrations. I love orchestrations. Anything else that needs to be done, backing vocals. Yeah, so do many instruments. Anything I need to learn, I'll learn. Anything I need to know how to use, I will learn how to use. And then I'll try to perfect it and make it better. Demonica is basically two people at this point. It's just myself and JDN, who is the singer. We started this band a few years back, and we worked on developing a style that is meant to be more or less an interpretation of what we would like to hear. An array of influences from bands and styles that we put together. I pretty much just go with the flow and go with what I feel, but in most cases also I'm trying to connect, create something that is easy to listen to, something that people will define and can, I guess, connect with in an emotional and musical aspect. So the album pretty much was recorded in our studio. It's called Sonic Rock Studio, which is, this is part of it. This is our, this is the live room. So adjacent to this room there is another room, which is the control room. That's where we have the console and the gear and all that. Here is where I mic the amps, do the vocals. If we have a drum kit, we usually put it in here. Yeah, all that jazz. The studio pretty much was essential for us, especially for me, because I'm a hands-on musician. I don't really feel comfortable being in a place where I have to tell people what I want and how I want to get it. I'll work it out myself. It's great to collaborate with producers and other musicians, but I didn't have that luxury, especially with no other musicians. I found it very difficult having to go and sit there and do it. Having the studio also meant that I learned to write better, I guess, and play better, because I needed to match what's out there, but also be a better musician myself. That really pushed me a lot. But I've spent hours. I mean, I've spent hundreds of hours, you know, changing hats, putting producer hat on, musician hat on, trying to be best of both worlds. And that helped a lot in the process in the long term, especially when it came to creating the style and working with JDN in putting down the vocals. She's great with arrangement also. In most cases I'll write something, bring her into the studio and say, what do you think? And she'll shuffle things around a lot to get things the way a vocalist would tend to use or sing. That helped a lot, obviously. We're not signed. We don't have a label backing. We don't have anything. It's just pretty much us doing this on our own, in our own time too, and from our own budget. So this is an investment that we worked on for years, and a very expensive investment. But you got to do what you got to do, and you got to match the quality. You know, I'm not recording in a studio where, by any means, I'm dipping the quality or compromising. I'm actually matching what's out there. So it's a industry standard recording format with industry standard recording equipment, more or less, and other tasteful stuff. And then from there on, it's what you do with it. And that's where our style came into fruition. So there's no help from anywhere, but that's okay, because it is, you gotta do what you gotta do, more or less. We do have families and do what we do for the day, and then the rest of the time is our time. And that's important. We work really hard on achieving the results that we have so far. And it didn't just come through, we worked hard for it. I mean, I've recorded the album twice, essentially because when I recorded it the first time, I changed formats and I changed the gear, so I thought I'll be better off doing it again. And actually it was a great idea, because then I played better, I performed better, I thought of better things to put on, and by that point I actually had heard the songs enough to know what I want more on it. That's great. When will the album be out? Well, We don't know yet. We have it. It's in a format that's going to be different to what everybody else has been doing. But there's a few reviews, a few places that need to listen to it first. I don't think it's important to release it prematurely. In the right time. When the right time comes, it will be out there. However, in the meanwhile, I'll promise to put as much more information about the album, maybe a few snippets here and there. I know we've released 1 or 2 song tracks that were actually recorded last few years, but since then I've pulled them back and I've rearranged and remastered them, and I will be putting them back on the album when it will be released. It'll be in the next few months, that's for sure. So whether we get it through a label and someone sees or hears what we are hearing, or will be just us. And that's it. Hope you have an awesome weekend, day, night, whatever you are, and I will see you again soon.